Iowa Governor Terry Branstad holds the record for longest-serving governor in the United States with just over 18 years in office. Previously, Branstad has served as a member of the Iowa House of Representatives as well as lieutenant governor. And now he is preparing to take over a role in the federal government as the U.S. ambassador to China. So what does this new position have in store for Governor Branstad? President Donald Trump nominated Terry Branstad to be his ambassador to China in December, but a confirmation from the U.S. Senate is still required. But so far it seems very likely that his nomination will go through, since many see him as a very qualified individual for the job. Branstad is also in the unique position of having a warm relation with the current president of China, Xi Jinping. The two first met during Branstad's first term as governor in 1985. The governor has also led numerous trade missions to China since their first encounter. President Xi has even referred to Governor Branstad as a, quote, close friend. The role of an ambassador when it comes to foreign policy is to represent the president's interests abroad. As ambassador, Branstad will move to the U.S. Embassy in Beijing and become President Trump's chief diplomat to the Chinese government. The president has been particularly vocal on issues pertaining to U.S.-China relations. For example, the president has openly criticized China for their manipulation of their currency. Another point of contention between the two nations is the island building and the militarization of the South China Sea. The body of water is rich in resources, and there are many disputes between the countries that border it. To justify their claim on the area, China has been creating artificial islands and installing military bases on them. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson has said that the United States needs to send a clear signal that their activities in the South China Sea needs to stop. President Trump has also promised the Prime Minister of Japan, Shinzo Abe, that the U.S. will protect their island disputes with China in the East China Sea. But despite all that, perhaps the biggest issue with China is trade. In the last few decades, America has been importing more manufactured goods from other nations, especially from China. President Trump has been successful in promoting a protectionist view of economics. He has said that he wants to bring back and protect manufacturing jobs in the U.S. by imposing an import tax on countries like China and Mexico. He even proposed a tariff as high as 45% at one point, and many of his opponents are fearful that he may start a trade war. As the governor of Iowa, Terry Branstad knows firsthand how vital trade is between the U.S. and China. China is the largest importer of soybeans in the world, which Iowa is the largest U.S. exporter of. China has also a growing demand for other agricultural products that Iowa produces, like pork, corn, and processed grains. Once Branstad leaves Iowa, his Lieutenant Governor, Kim Reynolds, will take over the role of governor as Iowa's first female governor. Reynolds hasn't said much about what her agenda will include. However, she has hinted at creative school initiatives and promoting income tax relief. Thanks for watching. We look forward to creating more videos on topics centered around Iowa. If you have any suggestions for future videos, please let us know.